Hey guys, it's Benny from Moments Of, and spoiler alert, I'm this week's featured guest on this episode of Emo Dollz with your favorite emo girls, Alyssa and Jess. But before we get into that, I just wanted to take the time to say something really important very quickly. Moments Of and the Emo Dollz collectively share something in common that is very near and dear to our hearts. And that is not only a strong shared love of emo music, but of the emo community, more specifically through the organization, the Emo's Not Dead Cruiser Festival, that they've created over the past several years. In that short amount of time, our E&D community has grown organically and exponentially into a collective of lifelong friends and those who we consider family. Unfortunately, the E&D community recently suffered the loss of one of our own, and so we wanted to take the time out to recognize and dedicate this week's episode to our friend, our family member, Bree. Tragically, she's no longer with us, but lives on all around us, hugging our community tightly, safely, and will be remembered forever throughout our shared love of emotional music. Bree was a great friend and loved one whose energy and spirit will live on forever. Our condolences to her friends and her family members. Our hearts and our minds are with you and JD. We love you, buddy, and we're here for you always. Bree, wherever you are, we hope the music is loud. We'll see you in the pit.
Welcome back to Emo
Dollz.
Hey.
This week we have our friend Benny with us from the band Moments Of.
Hell yeah. Stoked to be a part of it, guys. Thank you so much for inviting me on.
We're so excited to have you.
Seriously. We all know Benny from the cruise. We're all a cruise family.
Repping the cruise.
Oh, you are. We always cabin's still available.
Hell yeah. Book now. emosnotdead.com.
Yeah, emosnotdeadcruise.com. We're always plugging Emo's Not Dead in here. We love Emo's Not Dead.
We always have to mention Lacey, and we always have to mention Emo's Not Dead.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We do. We mention Lacey every week. So, Betty, we are going to start off by playing a game with you today. A little icebreaker.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we're going to play this or that. Alyssa and I are going to name the category, and then we're both going to say a band or a thing, and then you're gonna choose like fast round, like which one
what I gravitate towards. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So number one, you're out of these two. What pop punk band would you pick? I chose Bowling for Soup,
and I chose Green Day.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna go Green Day.
Oh, rude.
I'm sorry.
Fine, it's fine. Out of Scene Queens, I picked Taylor Acorn.
And I put Charlotte Sands.
Ooh, that's tough. Charlotte Sands was year 2 on the cruise. Taylor Acorn was year 3. To be honest, I love them both equally. If I had to choose, I have Taylor Acorn merch, so I'm going Acorn all day, baby.
I win.
I've got a Taylor Acorn hoodie from the cruise.
There you go. Our bassist has the green Taylor Acorn hat, and he loves that hat.
Just some cute merch.
We rep the Acorn.
Okay.
We like Taylor Acorn. Okay, next one. Scream Sing Duo. I chose Sleeping with Sirens.
And I did Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, this is so tough. It's going to be Taking Back Sunday all day. I mean, the bread and butter for me.
I was going to say the first time I saw you, you were doing Taking Back Sunday, and I'm like, he's so good.
Yeah, emo legends and lore over there for me. And honestly, too, in like the makeup of Moments Of vocals, like there's a lot of that back and forth between me and Jackson, singing those call and response things, kind of like, I don't know, out of a page of Adam Lazzara and John's books, like that, or even, brand new back in the day, those kind of vibes. So definitely TBS all day for us.
I dig it. All right. Out of sad boy anthems, I chose Dashboard Confessionals.
And I chose Something Corporate.
Ooh, you guys are killing me. You're killing me. It's gonna be Dashboard for me. Unfortunately, I love them both, but it's Dashboard.
It's gonna be hands down Dashboard.
Hands down Dashboard Confessional. Honestly, that's what I started playing guitar, like acoustic guitar, to learn Dashboard songs. So
that's a fun fact.
I already loved you, Benny, but I love you extra now.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right. Out of a like new blood emo band or emo pop punk band, I chose Hot Mulligan.
And I chose Magnolia Park.
Ooh, I think I'm going Hot Mully too.
I love Hot Mully. When I saw her answer, I was like, I can't choose the same answer.
Right.
That's why I sent it to you. I claimed it.
I mean, I guess you could, right? Like, but yeah, I'll choose it for
I
that.
love them. I'm so excited about them being added to the boat.
I can't wait. That's going to be one that I feel like everybody is probably super jazzed about, but won't even really know it until it's happening. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, seriously, when we saw them at Slam Dunk, I was like, they are phenomenal.
That's so sick. How was Slam Dunk? I know I watched your guys' episode where you recapped it a little bit, but it's good to hear it from you guys yourselves. How was it? You guys
It
have
was
fun?
honestly, it was so cool.
I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
want to come home.
Yeah. Why would you?
I know for many reasons I really don't want to come home.
For sure.
Everybody was just so nice, to be honest. I just like I enjoyed everybody talking to everybody. It wasn't like I know we've talked about this word, but it just is so different than American festivals.
Right.
Really
Like
Yeah.
it's all about clothing and TikToks, and this is like let's just listen to the music. It was awesome.
Organic,
Yep.
natural, real stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were living in the vibe.
Back to the moment, if you will.
Yes, it was really, the people were just so pleasant.
Cool.
The whole thing was just so cool. And you know, it was packed, but it didn't
Yeah.
even feel packed because nobody like crowds each other's space. They're like, oh,
Right.
that's your space to breathe. It's very,
Very respectful.
I love it.
very British.
Cool. And of course,
All
Lacey, right? So
Yeah, so let's move on. So now we're gonna go to some scene fashion staples. So the ultimate scene piece fashion item. I put a studded belt.
I put black Converses.
I'm gonna one up that studded belt and make it a white studded belt.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah.
was like,
Damn.
I remember back in the day that's true.
That is the vibe. I still have one. In fact, it's probably somewhere in my laundry right over here. So
It's fantastic.
Oh, you're still rocking it?
yeah. You think I've outgrown any of my tendencies? Like, no way. No, there's a
You're like,
reason.
my waist is still so dainty.
I
Like,
wish.
it was never a phase, Mom. Never.
It was never a phase, Mom. No.
I love
Okay.
that.
So hair vibes, the emo shag.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I definitely rocked the P. Wentz cut for quite a while.
I put side bangs and choppy.
Yeah, yeah. I think honestly they used to call it the gunshot, which is like the back of the hair was all splayed out, like you got, yeah, the gunshot to the back of the head vibe, and then everything was just kind of falling in the forward frontal
Oh my
area.
God, that was just like a core memory unlocked when you said
Right?
that.
Gunshot. Yep, that's the vibe.
To say that's like bedhead.
Yeah, I straighten my hair, and I'm unashamed to say that I still straighten my hair from time to time. It's
Hey,
So cool. You do what you got to do.
a
You
vibe.
manscape.
Yep.
Emo edition.
Absolutely.
all right. Now your makeup must-haves. I put eyeliner.
I
Yeah.
put black nails.
Well, I'm rocking the black nails currently, and I don't have my guy liner on me, but it's in my, bag
So we
somewhere.
both win.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
fine.
point for each.
Okay, now your go-to style of shirt. I put a hoodie.
Oh, I put just like a traditional band tee.
Yeah, I mean, again, points for each because usually it's a band tee and then a hoodie. Although these days it's definitely like an emo's not dead tee for sure, all day.
Ways rocket. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Now we're going to a different one.
Okay.
What out of these, which would you put as your MySpace song? I did Hands Down by Dashboard.
And I did Misery Business by Paramore.
Oof. I've had both of them, but I think hands down, especially like away message too, like hands down is a thing. Sorry. Tossing it over there.
Let me just throw my cards.
Making it rain with the cards.
All right. Favorite or a warped era memory. I put a crowd surf.
Yeah. I think
I forgot to put anything.
I would say mosh pits, but also I'm gonna kind of, I don't know, not necessarily deep cut, like warped. Okay, like I definitely attended a warped or two, but like being kind of the New England vibe, right? Like I definitely went to Taste of Chaos more, I think, and like Taste of Chaos. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit more of like a harder bill, and so that like equated to my moshing, I guess, was a lot more. My mosh moves were unlocked, I guess. So
Makes sense.
definitely a mosh pit.
All right, now we're gonna do your teen crush, and
Oh.
mine was Gerard Way.
Mine's Pete Wentz.
Okay, I'm going Pete Wentz, man. Like I said, I straightened the hair, I did the whole haircut, and Fall Out Boy is goated. So Pete, it's
All
you,
right, I
baby.
can do that one. Best cry song. I put Emily from First to Last.
And I put Self-Conclusion by the Spill Canvas.
Oh my gosh.
Why do we do this
So
to
many
you?
smalls. Oh man. Emily from First to Last.
I love. I wish they would come just do like one little reunion thing for us.
That would be so
emos.
cool, right? Wouldn't it be really cool? And then like if you could imagine like from First to Last doing that, I'm gonna probably get some grief for the Sonny Moore love. But I mean to have Sonny Moore be a part of that again, and then, maybe like a sideshow Skrillex DJ set somewhere on the boat. That would be
I mean, I
awesome.
honestly, I don't even like music like that, but I don't mind his stuff, like that
Yeah.
scary monsters and whatever
Scary
spirits. I don't know.
Sprites. Yeah.
Some like spirits. I actually didn't mind it. It played in my Jeep for a little bit. Someone
Cool.
burned it for me, and I was like, all right, I dig it. I dig it.
Burning
But I
CDs.
did see a couple of years ago in LA, I think it was, they did a tiny little From First to Last show, and I was beyond jealous. They did it in a room like the size of my like kitchen.
That's sick.
I was like, why wasn't I there? Made me sad.
Ugh, right? FOMO,
All right.
sure.
Music video aesthetic. I put like for your background, you would want like a big crowd like show like a Blink-182 like type thing, like for your music video.
Okay.
And I put a church like Helena.
Ooh, that's tough. Honestly, man, we've only shot music videos kind of with ourselves and ourselves as extras, like when we've done them. So
Like Dave Grohl.
yeah, right. We haven't really like had either of the two of those things yet. I think it would be kind of cool to have a crowd there to emulate that like live energy, because that's at the end of the day why we do it. So that would probably be my choice. That being said, I would love the Helena vibes too. So I'm kind of
How about a crowded church?
I'm down as long as there's like, the funeral procession is also present, because that's kind of cool. It's kind of a vibe.
I
Right?
love
You guys could
corpse.
be the funeral procession.
That'd be sick. The pallbearers.
Yeah. Okay. We're brainstorming a music video right now.
We're on Helena like homage.
Yes, but with a crowd all dancing, moshing
I'm down.
as you guys are walking the casket.
Like a flash mob.
I love it.
I'll do it.
Flash mob.
A flash mob
funeral.
of emo fam.
That's sick.
It's the whole cruise.
That's sick. I love it.
All right.
We could probably film this on the cruise. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you guys should have an episode on the cruise.
We're working on it.
Hell yeah.
If not, we'll do it ourselves. But yeah, we're working.
Oh
yeah. So I counted mine up and I got 10. So I think I won. But
yeah, you won. All right.
I don't know what I won, but I'm bragging.
Alyssa's like, if you love my answers, just say so.
Benny, if you're obsessed with me, just say it.
If I'm obsessed, just say so. Well, you win.
All right, let's do some questions and answers about you, Benny.
Cool.
What did I write down?
Well,
Okay.
What was the first band that you saw that made you go, hey, I want to do that?
Wow. Okay. I would have to say Taking Back Sunday, honestly. It was very early on. Like I loved all of those kind of earlier radio emo vibes, but Taking Back Sunday for sure was like that was the vibe. Again, bread and butter for me. The swinging of the mics, all of it,
Well, and you're from New England also.
Yeah.
So I've said it before that growing up that close to like New York also meant that we got like the really early Taking Back Sunday brand new stuff like before they went. Whoosh.
Yeah. I mean, even the East Coast, like the hardcore scene, kind of started in that's
Boston.
Boston hardcore scene and New York. Like that was in the 80s, that was it, you know? So like, yeah, we get it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Um, I know you're kind of newer, but do y'all have any pre-show rituals?
Ooh, pre-show rituals. That's a really good one. I know that like a couple of us definitely like do our own thing. For me, I panic and change my shirt a million times because I can
Oh,
never pick what I'm
yeah.
wearing. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's probably going to be something END, and then I'm going to get it sweaty and gross. So
It's gonna be
for
dry
me,
anyways.
yeah, I'm just like running up my anxiety as I'm literally running around. I guess I also a pre-show ritual for me is doing the merch table. Um, I like to set that up, and I'm kind of OCD with things, so I'll like make sure it's just all perfection before someone comes by and just does
Yep.
that. I
Do you
know
have a
that.
large?
Yeah, yeah, right. I know. I know that Kyle, our bassist, he likes to take some time away to just kind of sit with his thoughts and really just zen into the moment. I know, like I've caught Dan air drumming and kind of getting ready for stuff like that. And I know the other boys, we all just kind of like to get hype with one another. This last run or like couple shows that we just did out in California, we we just really liked being together for all of it, you know. So I guess we all have like separate things that we kind of do on our own, but
It's
it
not
really
like,
comes down to being together for all of us.
yeah.
So
All right, I dig that.
All
Let's
right. Were you more of a Hot Topic emo or a thrift store emo?
Good question.
oh man. Um all right, so no cap, right? That's what the kids are saying these days. No cap. I was a Hot Topic rude jeans wearer from the time that I discovered them to probably 4 years ago when I think they stopped making them or selling them in Hot Topic. So I've worn Hot Topic jeans throughout the last 20 years of my life. That being
Wow.
said,
I
I
don't know what that
also
is. I have to Google it.
yeah, oh yeah, that's like Hot Topic deep cuts. They're
Rude?
rude. Yeah, they were like the skinny jeans line in Hot Topic, but then they also had the like skinny. I can't remember what they were called. They were like the skinny skinnies. And so I rocked those for a long, long time. But in my elder emo years, I've definitely become more of a thrifter. I just find it's a lot more fun, and yeah, I don't know. So I kind of mix and match, but
And Hot Topic's not what it used to be.
nope, it really isn't. It is not.
So disappointing.
I miss the days where you could walk into a Hot Topic and actually see like a band playing acoustically in the corner or something, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, Hot Topic,
I never
make it
experienced
happen. Yeah.
I miss
Oh,
the days
that.
when Hot Topic sold lip service, Trip NYC, um,
there you go.
yeah, Janko jeans,
Oh
I
my
do remember
gosh.
that.
Bring back Jenko jeans, right?
I asked a
right?
girl if she had a pair on the other day, and she was like, I don't know what those are.
Sick.
She got them from the thrift store. They weren't because I made her check the tag, but she's like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, oh God, you're way younger than me.
How full circle is that though that she got the Jenko jeans at the thrift store, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
That's
pretty great.
true. Alyssa?
Oh, I'm up. Sorry. Okay, let's see. What would you say would be a cool fan encounter you've had?
A cool fan encounter.
Any bras, panties?
Oh man, honestly, no. What I think probably some of the coolest like encounters, and I'd call them like friends more than fans. I mean, obviously, like fan is that word, but like something about moments of is that we've all really stuck to um, the kind of vibe that like we're just like you guys, right? Where we're just trying to bring our music and our creativity to you in the vehicle that is the live performance and the songs that you hear. And past that, we're just a couple regular guys, right? So our fans, if you will, are definitely more friends of ours than family than anything. I think one of the best things that we've like had as far as encounters go, has been the cruise and the experience that was. I was a cruiser for year 1 and 2 of the Emo's Not Dead cruise, so I was like on there kind of doing my thing, and I like made some really good connections and friends with that. And I'm sure both of you at this point have received one of the cards, our business cards that I was passing out on the
I
cruise.
still have it. It's in my little
You do?
my little memorabilia like box
Actually,
that I bring. Or
I have. So I have the old school one. This was year 2
That's the
that I
one
was
I
passing.
I
have.
have
That's the one
that.
you
I
have?
have
That's
that.
the one I have. I
Sick.
love
Yeah,
that.
I
there's that
totally
one.
have that.
Our newest one is this one with this promo picture. I think I was passing about 1,000 of these out on the cruise last year. And the QR code is like our link tree. So it takes you to all of our music and the music videos and stuff. But I've passed those out all over, made a lot of friends. And I think the coolest fan encounter was like making friends and then having them come back and see us play the cruise year 3, which
Yeah.
was unbelievable. So kind of
That was
having
really
that,
awesome.
it was so cool. And like having that come full circle was really neat. And honestly, making more friends from that experience that hadn't seen us or heard of us before was even cooler. There's a friend of ours who has, I mean, they've gotten our logo tattooed on them. Like,
Ooh,
it's
that's your official when they get the
that's
tattoo.
so far that's the coolest one I think so far. And shout out to Reina for that. So we appreciate, yeah, we appreciate that a lot.
That's really cute.
That
Yeah.
is really,
Yep,
really
that's
awesome.
definitely you've made it when someone has your tattoo.
I mean, it's right there.
And you're like, I mean, I'm hoping that they put you on the cruise again.
Absolutely. But for the viewers that don't know, if they aren't playing the cruise, they will be playing the cruise pre-party.
Yes.
That is true. We are. Thank you guys for, making that happen. I know, Jess, you've been working real hard for that, and both of you guys, like the fact that we were invited to play that is so cool. I know that on behalf of all the rest of the guys, like we're all so grateful and humbled to
We're so excited to have you
been
guys.
invited. Thank you. It's going to be so much fun. We've got some cool stuff in store. So
It's gonna be a blast. It's really gonna be a blast. I can't wait for the pre-party.
it's going to be so fun.
So what was the first show you ever went to?
Ooh, man. The first show I ever attended, I want to say it was a Taste of Chaos, and it
Okay.
was one that My Chem was playing, that The Used was playing.
Talk about rumors then.
Exactly, it was the era for it.
Yes.
And I think those were the big ones on the bill. I think Seosin must have been on it.
Okay.
So it was like, it was really, I mean, it was wild. It was definitely a time to be alive. But that was one of my first of this genre for sure.
Of not this genre.
Ooh, of not this genre.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Your first actual concert.
Well, that's kind of like that's going to be kind of a weird one. So I grew up singing in a boy choir for like 10 years when I was younger. So probably my first concert was one of my own that I attended and sang at. I was a part of an organization here in Maine called the Boy Singers of Maine. And I joined through school. They did like school tours to recruit like young lads. And I joined that way and then found I really liked it and kept going from there. I remember singing in like the cathedral in Notre Dame and stuff when I was like 10 or 11 and stuff. Like it was wild.
The acoustics.
Yeah, we went all over. It was very cool. But yeah, I think probably one of the first concerts I remember was one of my own. So
All
I
right.
have many of those in my bedroom.
boy choir vibes. Yeah,
I still have many of my own in my bedroom.
there you go.
If you could pick any band, dead or alive, who you could go on tour with, who would it be?
Oh my gosh.
Too many. It's too many choices.
Right. This is a tough one. Any tour, wow. I'm like tongue tied. Any bands, dead or alive, that we could tour with. I mean, I think you'd probably get different answers from the rest of the guys. I know
If it's all about you, though, from the
I
band,
know.
if you're the diva, you get to
Yeah,
pick.
right.
All
Right now
right.
we're talking about you, Benny,
Yeah,
not
it's all
Let's
about
do
you,
it.
Benny.
All right. Man. Well, I think I would probably it's gonna constantly come back to Taking Back Sunday, but I'm going with
I
TBS
don't
all
blame
day.
you. I don't
It's
blame you.
it's gonna be Taking Back Sunday, and like original lineup, Taking Back Sunday, in their heyday, and that's that.
Have you met Adam before?
I never have met Adam
What?
personally.
I've met him
Yep.
like twice, and he's
Really?
always super nice. Yeah.
He seems
Yeah.
like a sweetie.
Yeah. The first time I met him, I was like trying to finish my drink before we went into this festival they were playing at.
Yep.
It's not even, it's like a little like beer festival in this little town, like a couple minutes north. And we're trying to like chug our drinks because they wouldn't let us in. And I guess we were sitting on like the little stoop of the hotel he's staying at.
No way.
And my friend was like, and I'm like, no way. And I go around, I'm like, it's fucking Adam. And I was like, I gotta ask him. Like, I have to.
Yeah.
So then he gets done talking to this guy on the corner, which they didn't even know it was Adam. They were just talking. And so
Wow.
then I'm like, sorry to bother you. May I ask for a picture? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I don't know why, but my friend put some filter on us that gives you eyelashes and makeup.
Oh no.
It doesn't go on us, it goes on Adam.
No.
And for some reason, I gotta get back to do this. I went into weird mode. I went, but I can't get my leg up. I don't pose like that. So I don't really, I mean, I pose
Yeah.
like this, but my whole foot went up. And I'm like, this is the worst picture ever. But like, I only had one shot and that's all I.
Right. Do you still have that picture?
Oh, yeah. Well, then I met him like a year later at his concert. And I was like, I got to show you this embarrassing picture. And I have to redeem myself. And then we got to keep picture together, like a little selfie arm one.
That's amazing.
He was so nice. He was laughing at his eyelashes and makeup.
That's great.
He was really nice, though.
That's pretty fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually hilarious.
I'll send it to y'all after this. You'll die.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. What was your go-to aim away message
Oh,
lyric?
I love this question.
Oh man. Wow. So I had cut my wrist and black my eyes. That was a solid one. That was used a lot. I think between that and man, honestly, that one was definitely like top 3 for sure.
I feel like that was like just peak emo kid
Yeah.
message in general. Like,
Yeah. If you didn't have that there, like, what are you even doing?
We talked about that on like our first episode.
Yeah.
I think there was like 5 lyric or 5 like choruses or something that everybody just rotated.
Yeah.
Only when my crush was on though. That was the only time. And then I would run back. Door opens.
Yep. Oh my God, the door opens.
My God, he's back. Hold on. I'm like he can see me.
You kick your leg up again and you're doing the weird pose. Like, yeah.
So embarrassing. I've never lifted my leg ever.
Now you have to like make it a concurrent thing.
Oh yeah, every time I see him, I'm gonna do the leg kick up.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So, okay, first of all, how old are you?
Usually when people ask me, I say guess, but I am 36.
Okay, I'm about to turn 36, so no worries.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, we look great for our age. So
That is true.
I looked older back in the day. And then that wasn't even, I was just wondering in case I like asked questions if you were like would know or whatnot. So are you one of the ones that write in the band?
So we all kind of collaborate at the end of the day. What it started as was Jackson, our other singer and guitarist. He kind of concocted a lot of the ideas that Moments of started with, and is really kind of like the premier writer when it comes to a lot of the Moments of things that are currently out. He started it with our guitarist Adam, And actually, fun fact about the two of them, they are related by marriage, like
Okay.
cousins by marriage, I believe. And one of them has the last name Howard. So Jack is Jack Howard and Adam is Adam Howarth. They grew up having that like weird thing going on where everybody was messing up their last names. Um, but yeah, Jack and Adam got together and wrote a song called Overwhelm, and it existed on like the original EP that Jackson released a couple years back. And then Jack came to me asking kind of for some help to put together an actual real live band that could perform the music and that could continue writing and working on a lot of the ideas that he came forward with. And so
Okay.
when he asked me, I happened to be at a time where I was playing music with two other gentlemen, one of which is Kyle Gravel, who's our bassist, and then Dan Dunham, who's on drums. And it just so happened that when Jackson was asking me to join Moments of Officially to make the rounded sound that you guys hear now, he was like, I also happen to need a bassist and a drummer. And I was like, I got you on both of those things.
I
So
love it.
it kind of became a super group of things. As far as like writing is concerned, now we have kind of all morphed ideas to bounce off of one another to
Okay.
continue the writing process.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
we all have a hand in it.
Speaking of writing, what do you guys
So
have
what is
coming
there?
up?
There's no I in team.
Right? We actually last September went to the studio, and we were recently frequenting Timber Studios, which is actually in Bayonne, New Jersey. It's run by Adam Kachoki, who's the drummer of the band Gatherers, and he has this awesome studio called Timber Studios. We went there to record the tracks Drive and Blur, both of which were our most recent releases in the last year. And we went back this last September to record an album. It's essentially an EP. So it's a little bit longer than like a 3 or 4 song EP, but it is not as large as a full scale you know 10, 12 track album. And we're working on getting some of that stuff released to the public and to you guys ASAP.
Can't wait.
It's going to be pretty fun. We've got some really cool things in store for this. And yeah, I can't really say too much about it right now just because
That's
of some of the stuff
okay.
that's going on behind closed doors.
He has a
But
gag order.
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Do you have any more tour dates coming up?
So we're actually trying to set some stuff up now for like the fall. We are definitely looking to expand our reach to different cities that we haven't been yet. We did a tour this last fall from Portland down to Florida and back, and that
Part
was
of Florida.
we went to Tampa and we went to uh, Orlando, and I think there was another place that we were in Florida, and for the life of me, I'm like blanking on it right now. But we had like it was also kind of crazy because it was right after they had all those hurricanes, so it was like there were two. It was like 2 weeks after all of that had gone down, and we were kind of like we were working with our booking agent and like talking to them like, is this a safe time to go, or are we actually doing this? And we went out with a band called oh man, I'm so bad like on the cuff. I'm
You're fine.
blanking right now, but they're
You
like
should have wine in your Emo's Not Dead cup.
yeah, I mean,
Makes it easier.
I wish I could blame it on that. I actually don't drink. I'm 5 years sober. I'm drinking.
Oh wow! Congrats, both of
Thank
you.
you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Do it for the both
Sober
of us.
Club.
Sober gang. I wish I had X's on my hands right now. Back of your head.
Straight
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah, no, they were like a prog band that we went on tour with, and they were really great, but we kind of joined a leg of their tour, and Yeah, it was really great. It was a lot of fun. But we came back to Portland and um, we had a show here in town. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the band Sparks the Rescue. They're a
I've
bit
heard
of
of
a
them, but I don't know if I know them though.
so they were like big in New England for sure because they're from Portland, Maine. They blew up in the mid to late 2000s around here, got signed by, I believe, Fearless Records, and they did some touring with All American Rejects. They went over to Europe. They did a tour in Germany. They were on Warped Tour, and they had a couple really great success successful songs and tracks and albums actually that came out of that. And they do like a reunion show every year, every couple years around here, and at our one of our local really nice venues here called Aura, we got to play as direct support for them in front of like 800 plus people, which was really cool to do that like in our hometown. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And
You know what's really funny is that as you're talking about like how a band from Maine, there we go with the feet pics again.
It always tries to give her free feet pics away.
you've got a ghost in your room that likes your feet.
Yeah,
That's great.
all I could think of when you were saying band and like reunion show, it was Fish.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna be like Fish.
That
I
would be
also
kind
grew
of a
up in
fun.
I
That would be
also
kind
grew
of
up
fun,
in
right?
Maine.
Yeah, right. A lot of like fish and deadheads up here. So we had a lot of fun at that show. It was pretty cool. And I guess to circle back around and answer your question, like we're kind of trying to we're gonna probably navigate a couple more shows up and down the East Coast in the fall. I think we're probably gonna plot a little bit of a East Coast run, whether it be like a long weekend thing or a week in the fall. We're kind of trying to plot that out now. But also, if there's anybody out there that knows what we're doing and what we're about and kind of wants to see us play in their city, it would be awesome to drop like a comment on any sort of like here on the video or wherever this gets shared about like where you'd like to see us come play, what venue,
South Florida.
what cities. Heck yeah, we're down for that. We'd love to know where it is that you guys want to see us. So
Yeah,
we can
definitely.
make
Everybody
that
for that.
happen.
Yeah,
Do you ever do you get nervous at all anymore?
Um, yes and no. Like it's kind of one of those things where again, kind of bringing it back to sobriety for me. Like there was a long portion of my life and my performing aspect of things that like I was kind of messed up for a lot of it, and like some of it I recall, some of it I don't. These days I'm stone cold sober when I play and when I perform, and it's new still to me even 5 years in.
Yeah.
So like I get nervous for that reason, I think, not because of the sobriety, but it's like a new kind of nervousness where it's
Yeah.
like a positive nervous energy that I'm getting now. Um, and then like, I don't know, I grew up singing in a boy choir for a long time when I was younger. So I kind of had the nerves like shaken out of me, I guess, at a young age. Like I kind of got over them a lot easier when I was younger. And so yes and no. Like there are times where I guess for me, when I'm in the moment, I kind of lose track of stuff. When I'm getting ready and preparing for a lot of this stuff, I know for all of us, we're all kind of running around, getting everything in order, making sure that T's are crossed and I's are dotted to be able to get to the performance and to get to the stage portion of the show. Um, and then that's when, if anything, there's like a surge of nerves that hit that like, oh my God, we're doing it. Like we're here, we're about to play, let's go kick ass. And then the rest of that is almost like I forget what happens and I kind of like
I was gonna say like a blur.
yeah, it is like a blur. It's
That.
like a blackout almost where we just kind of like we live in that moment for 30 minutes and while we're on stage we leave our blood, sweat, and tears out there for you guys to cling to, and
Yep.
hopefully
I'm
take
like,
away.
I'm that person that's like, please, I want some sweat on me. I'm in
Yeah,
the front by the barrier. Please sweat on me.
we have plenty of
I
it
feel like I
to.
would like a bigger crowd than a smaller crowd. I feel like
Yeah,
I'd be more nervous in front of a smaller crowd because I could like really see their looks and I'd be like, do they hate this? Do they love this?
yeah. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Like we've all grown up playing in bands here in Portland and around the surrounding areas, and in Maine, and like all of us have our own like I guess like mini success stories in our past where we've all kind of had experiences ranging from smaller venues to large venues and really good, huge opportunities and things. Um, I know that it is always really fun for us to play um, intimate shows in front of maybe a lot of people packed into a small place. Um, because again, the energy is palpable. It's a lot more like it used to be back in the day when you'd kind of cram arm to arm with people that you don't really know and you're all there for the same reason, and the energy is so like tense but good. And so like we love that, but we're also kind of getting to a stage now where we're hoping for and like really aiming for some of those bigger shows. Like I had mentioned that Aura show with like 800 plus people. That was amazing to be able to do that at a venue at that capacity, with like real stage lighting and a full hour sound check before we played, and all sorts of really cool perks like that that made it more um, authentic for all of us.
Mhm.
Like that's I think I think nerves come with both things, and they're different kinds of nerves. So
I like
more
that.
shows
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like on the boat, you're like your own street team, basically,
for
right?
sure.
Oh, for
You're
sure, yeah.
talking about this like potential fall tour.
Yeah.
There are so many cruisers that love you guys. I feel like you should have a call to action there for
Mm,
a street team. Build the street team out of cruisers.
I've thought of this, and honestly, I'll like to be fair, like that's kind of what is happening, and it's like almost taking on its own
Like its
like
own
life of
street
its
team.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like honestly, like the fact that you guys are having me on here to talk about this, I mean, that in and of itself is kind of you guys are already like a part of the street team. You know what I mean? Like you're spreading the love, you're doing the work for on behalf of us, and we are so humbled and like grateful to be a part of your thing too. So it really means a lot.
Yes. Well, I know you support us. We'll always support you. We
Yes.
just love you. We want everyone to know about y'all.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
seriously. And this has been so awesome having you on.
Thank you. It's been awesome being here.
Oh, we loved it. Alyssa, do we want to tease our giveaway?
Oh, yeah.
Do
So,
you want to see what we have?
I want
yeah.
to see. Let's tease
Okay.
it.
So Emo Dolls is about to do their first giveaway.
Okay.
And this is the sneak peek. We have here two End Festival bags
I need one of those.
And we're going to be
that
stuffing them with emo goodies.
Cool.
we're going to be stuffing them with festival essentials. One is going to be catered towards the
Your feet.
The feet pics.
well, I was about to say men
Hell
or
yeah.
Then put your
identifying
foot in
men.
there.
There you go.
The other one's going to be more of a
I'm going to do the girly one because
yeah.
I feel like she's like a boy mom. She can do the boy one better.
Cool. That's so cool.
Yep, so we're gonna be
Yes.
giving these away and it's really exciting. So stay tuned for that, everybody.
We'll be
And
making an announcement on that.
yes, we'll be making an announcement on that soon. Betty, we cannot wait to hear what Moments of has coming up.
Cool. I'll tell you what, if anything, you guys off the record will get a little sneak peek from yours truly.
Please,
So,
give me
yeah.
a peep show.
We love you guys. Hey, quick question for you guys.
Yeah.
When you had said something about the giveaway there. Any ideas on if you guys are gonna have merch in the future? I would love to be rocking an Emo Dolls
Yeah.
t-shirt or hoodie or
So
something.
we definitely are, we have that in the works. And then I know that we're going to be bringing Ryan on
Okay,
from High Fives and Stage Dives.
cool.
And we've been discussing a merch collab, a possible Emo Daddies.
Love it. I mean, that is totally something that, I mean, if anything, Moments of is just full of emo daddies. That is.
Yes, your whole band, Emo Daddies.
We
Emo
would rep.
Daddies.
We would rep emo daddies for sure.
Right.
Well, you will be
right.
one of the first ones to get our merch for the guys.
Yes, you will, for sure. You will. And
That's awesome.
all right, Benny, thanks again for being with us. It was such an honor.
Thank
We
you
just
for
love your
having me.
band so much, and obviously Crew's family for life.
Hell yeah.
The rest of you can cry with us next week.
or meet us in the mosh pit.
And click subscribe.
Woo!